In this video, we will show you how to replace the rollers, belt, and walking platform on your t22.9 REFLEX Treadmill. Before you begin assembly, please be sure to read the assembly manual thoroughly, as it will contain important safety warnings and assembly tips. If there are any questions regarding the replacement process of this part, please contact Freemotion Customer Care at the information below. To begin this replacement, first, remove the two hex bolts holding the motor hood cover on, then tilt the cover up and out to remove it. Next, remove the foot rails. Starting with the right side, grip the foot rail firmly, pulling back hard to release it from the platform. Once removed, set it aside and repeat the process for the left foot rail. Proceeding on, remove the end caps. Using a 3/16 inch hex socket, remove the two bolts affixing each side to the frame. Directing our attention to the motor compartment, locate the motor on the left side. Before loosening any hardware, it is important to mark the position of the belt tensioner for quick and easy retensioning once the motor replacement is complete. With the tensioner marked, use a 5/16 inch hex socket and a 9/16 inch wrench to loosen the belt tension. With the tension relieved, the belt can now easily be removed from its routing. Next, loosen the walking belt tension. This can be done using a 3/8 inch hex socket to loosen and remove the bolts from each side of the idler roller. Moving to the drive roller, and because it is held in by the tension of the walking belt that was just released, it can now be lifted up and out to be removed. Once the drive roller has been removed, pull the walking belt slack backwards, then lift the idler roller up and out to remove it. Be sure when setting the rollers aside that they are marked which side was which. They must be reinstalled the same way if they are not being replaced. Proceeding on, locate the left and right walking platform mounts at the rear of the unit. Using a 9/16 inch wrench and a 7/32 inch hex socket, remove the shoulder bolts holding the platform in place on each side. Moving to the front of the platform, use a long 3/16 inch hex socket to remove the hardware from the mounting brackets on each side. Now that the walking platform is free, slide it forward to clear it from the frame in the rear. Safely supporting the platform, lift one side, then pull it up and away from the unit. Finally, to remove the belt, tip the platform onto one corner, slide the belt off, and set it aside. If you are reusing the walking platform, remove the 8 3/8 inch bolts as well as the 12 Phillips screws to swap the hardware to the other side. If you will be replacing the walking platform, all mounting hardware must be removed and reinstalled on the new platform. With the new belt and platform together, reverse the removal steps by first laying it down onto the frame. Once in place, slide the platform toward the back of the machine. Next, insert and tighten the shoulder bolts on each side to secure it. Then, insert and tighten each of the bolts at the front of the platform to secure it as well. Moving on to the rollers, begin with the idler roller at the rear of the machine. Sliding the idler roller into place within the belt, drop it down and into the rear cap insert on each side. Replicate this process for the drive roller. Aligning the idler roller with the end cap, insert and tighten each of the idler roller adjustment bolts until the slack has been removed from the walking belt. You are now ready to reinstall the drive belt. Walking the drive belt onto the drive pulley by hand, ensure that the belt is centered with the idler pulley. Finally, tighten the drive belt tensioner back to the mark made earlier to complete this step. Now in the position to tighten the walking belt, you will need a tape measure. Locating the measurement reference line on the belt, tighten each of the idler roller adjustment bolts until you reach 36 inches on each side. Once you've reached these measurements, start the belt at 2 miles per hour to confirm the belt will not violently polarize to one side. Once you've run the belt for 30 to 45 seconds, you may speed the belt up to 5 to 7 miles per hour and confirm that the belt remains centered. If the belt is not centered, adjustment may be needed. From the right adjustment bolt of the idler roller, loosen or tighten the bolt one full turn at a time in the direction the belt needs to go to center it. Lastly, to confirm proper tension of the walking belt, walk against the direction of the belt to feel for any slippage. If the belt is slipping and the walking belt tension is correct, please refer to the drive motor replacement video and make adjustments or replacements as necessary. Proceeding on, reinstall both the left and right side foot rails. Align them with the mounting hardware and with even pressure push them into place. Next, line up and tighten the two 1/4 inch hex screws on each side to reaffix the end caps to the frame. Finally, reinstall the motor hood cover to complete this step. This concludes the repair tutorial. For further assistance with assembly, operation, or other inquiries, please refer to the contact information slide at the beginning of this video.